Good day everyone! Welcome to our vlog tutorial for planking variations. Before engaging to our planking variations, the first thing to do is stretching. Stretching prior to exercise to reduce the risk of injury. That's why we should stretch before engaging to our planking variations. After the stretching, the next thing to do is warming up. Here's the step-by-step planking variations. And now, let's start our planking variations. Number 1. Knee plank. Step 1. Lie on your stomach with your forearms on the floor. Be sure your elbows are directly under your shoulders. Press your forearms into the floor and raise your torso off the floor while keeping your knees, toes, and elbows touching the floor. Keep your core tight and neck. Step 2. Press your forearms onto the floor and raise your torso off the floor while keeping your knees, toes, and elbows touching the floor. Keep your core tight and your neck in neutral position. Hold this position for 30 seconds. Number 2. Straight arm knee plank. Step 1. Lie on your stomach with your arms bent at your sides, hands directly under your shoulders, and palms flat on the floor. Step 2. Press your hands into the floor to lift your torso and straighten your arms. Keep your knees partially bent and touching the floor. Aim to have your wrists aligned with your shoulders, core tight, and neck in neutral position. Avoid looking up and down. Step 3. Hold this for 30 seconds or as long as you can while maintaining proper form. Number 3. Forearm plank. Step 1. Lie on the floor and place your forearms directly under your shoulder. Step 2. Slowly lift your torso off the floor by pressing into your forearms and knees. Contract your core as you raise up and maintain a neutral neck and spine. Step 3. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees so that your body forms a straight line. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds, building up to 1 minute or longer. Number 4. Straight arm full plank. Step 1. Start on all fours with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees slightly behind your hips. Step 2. Push your hands into the floor and raise one knee at a time off the floor. Straighten both legs so you're in a straight line from heels to head. Your body should look as if you're in the upward position of a push-up. Ensure that your hands and shoulders are aligned. Legs are strong. Feet are hip width apart. Number 5. Forearm to full plank. Step 1. Start in the forearm plank position. Step 2. Straighten one arm at a time to lift yourself into the full plank. Try this slowly at first to perfect the transition. Step 3. Return to forearm plank position by slowly bending one arm and then the other. Continue this for 30 seconds for one set, performing 2 to 3 sets total. Number 6. Side plank on forearm. Step 1. Lie on one side with your legs almost straight on your hips, knees, and feet stacked. Ensure that your elbow is directly under your shoulder with your forearm flat. Lift your other arm straight into the air. Step 2. Push your hand and forearm into the floor to lift your torso. Your body should be close to a straight line. Step 3. Try to hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. Number 7. Walking plank. Step 1. Start in a full plank position with your hands directly under your shoulders. Activate your glutes and abs to prevent injury and gain maximum benefit. Step 2. Begin to shift laterally to the side by simultaneously moving your right hand and foot to the right. Step 3. Lift your left hand and foot to meet in the center and return to the plank position. Step 4. Complete 5 sets to the right and then 5 to the left for one set. Try to complete 2 to 5 sets or as many as you can. Number 8. Plank with shoulder tap. First step. Start in a traditional straight arm plank position. Widen your legs for more stability if needed. Step 2. Keeping your core tight, lift your hand Step 2. Keeping your core tight, lift your right hand off the floor and touch your left shoulder. Then return your right hand to the floor. Lift your left hand and touch your right shoulder. Continue to alternate hands for 20 to 30 seconds. Number 9. Reverse plank. Step 1. Sit tall on the floor with your legs extended in front of you. Place your hands behind you on the floor with your fingertips pointing toward your feet. Step 2. Engage your glutes, core and arms to lift your hips, forming a straight line from heels to shoulders. Ensure that your shoulders are drawn down away from your ears. Avoid dipping your hips by slightly tucking your pelvis. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds or as long as you can. Number 10. Spider-Man plank. Step 1. Start in full plank position. Step 2. Pull your right knee toward the outside of your right elbow and then push it back to return to a plank position. Make sure your knee is open out to the side so your inner thigh hovers over the floor as you move your leg. Step 3. Exhale as your knee comes forward and inhale as you push it back. 20 reps on each side. Number 11. Plank with alternating knee to elbow. First step. Start in full plank position. Step 2. Lift one leg and pull your knee toward the opposite elbow. Step 3. Push your leg back to the starting plank position. Be sure to keep your abs and glutes tight throughout the exercise. Continue alternating sides for 20 to 30 seconds, or as long as you can. Number 12. Plank with a row. Step 1. Grab 2 dumbbells of your choice. If you're new to working out, start with a light weight to ensure proper form. Step 2. Get into full plank position with each hand gripping a dumbbell. Step 3. With your right arm, lift the dumbbell to the side of your waist or toward your hip to perform one row. Step 4. Return the dumbbell to the starting position. Perform one row with your opposite arm. Complete it to 12 reps. Number 13. Mountain climber. First step. Start in a full plank position with your hands directly under your shoulders. Step 2. Place your hands slightly wider than your shoulders and use your upper body and pelvis to stabilize yourself. Step 3. Keeping your core engaged, lift your right foot off the floor and bring your right knee toward your chest, avoid rotating your hips or shoulders, and do the same with your left knee. Number 14. Plank jack. Step 1. Start in a forearm plank or high plank. Step 2. Jump both feet outward wider than hip distance apart. Step 3. Immediately hop them back into the original plank position. Aim to complete 2 to 3 sets of 30 seconds or as long as you can. Maintain proper form. After engaging to our different plank positions, we should stretch. And then, cooling down after stretching.